I'm actually going to start this video with some sew-as-you-go tips and tricks, and of course, fringing with benefits.
You find yourself having issues seeing the pearls and the knits, use a piece of contrast yarn and mark them for yourself. I did this as an example because I was kind of not able to see the long stitches anymore. So I marked them. This might help you. If you don't feel that the yarn method works for you, then invest in some bobby pins. That is another great way to fight the unable to see the long stitch from the purl stitch. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As gorgeous as this knitwear is, I have to take it apart. And I have to take it apart because it is the wrong width. That's right, I didn't make it the right width. So I am going to take this apart, rewind the yarn, and I'm actually going to make it narrower. Instead of being 36, 37, 38, I'm actually going to make it at this butterfly here, so 29 stitches wide on the right and 36 stitches wide on the left. So it's going to take me a few minutes, but I'll make it work. And yeah, I got to 350 rows before I realized. Add to that, the yarn is backwards on this cake. So that's another thing I have to deal with, I guess. So I will come back when this is all fixed. If this is the first time to my page, you will notice this wonderful little loop that I created when I do my waste yarn. If I snip this loop when I'm all done my project, then my waste yarn just goes away really, really quick. I don't have to unwind it. When I'm all done this project, I'll show you how it works. Okay, you can see how well defined the purl is here and the long stitch, so knits and purls. And you can also see that I finally have that edging that I was missing. So making it narrower did a better job than keeping it wider. I'm also on the latch tool cast off now, and then the first half of this project is complete. In the next video we will work on the fringe, and I hope that you come back for that one. It's time to show you this magical little loop. Cut it. Find the other end. Here it's the long one here. Pull. Keep pulling. And it releases the waste yarn. And then you can throw away the waste yarn. I got 2 more of these to do, and then I'll start fringe.
Fringe with benefits. Let's go.
So we are going to do fringe. So I'm going to call this video Fringe with Benefits. So we're going to go 10 left and 20 and 19 right. I'm going to take my yarn. I'm going to do tension 6. It's really easy. Double E wrap cast on. Well, I guess you can't really see that. One sec. Okay. Double E wrap. So it goes around here. 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 And then here. These two just hold it. All right. Seems pretty confusing at the moment, but it's not really. Put one cast on there. Reset my row counter. Now, I'm actually going to give this a little E-wrap. It's not going to hurt it any. So, the premise is to knit about 200, maybe 400 rows in fringe. But I can tell you that I don't really feel like doing a lot of work. So as I'm fringing, I'm going to be hanging the latch tool binding that I did. And that will definitely make this go a lot faster. So, we're going to start with this one. We're going to hang the first stitch on the third. And screw that. On the second stitch. We're going to bring this out. There's no special patterning involved. We're just adding stitch. So every time the carriage is on the right, we will add one of our stitches from here. And we're going to go downward. Try not to accidentally do this on the edge. She will be unhappy. Now we will knit back. And forth. Pick up another one. Back. Forth. Claw weight. Pick up another one. Well, I guess you could actually do every second one if you really wanted to. It's up to you. Depends how fluffy you want it to be. It really doesn't matter. And this is basically just how you do fringe. Whether you grab every single loop or every second loop, it really won't matter that much. Just make sure you don't go sideways. That's all that we ask. This is what it looks like when it's done. I will then unfurl this end here and just start tying every 2 loops together in a knot, and then trim the loop, and it's fringe. And that's how easy fringe is.
So what is the benefit of this fringe technique? Well, you can attach it sew as you go by making the fringe first and then sewing your blanket onto it. Or you can use your blanket to sew as you go, like I did in the video. You can also sew this fringe on after the project is done using a linker. It is really a beneficial skill.